aka Patters. Welcome to the 31 Days of Dread. I am Peter A. DeLuca, your host, your boy, the pop culture pope, the sketchbook champ. That's right, I can draw some pictures. So, we're talking Maximum Overdrive. That was yesterday. Today is the follow-up to that movie. It's another interpretation of the Stephen King short story Trucks. This is the movie Trucks, 1997, made for TV movie. Okay, every year we have at least one made for TV movie. Let's get through that intro and talk about something that potentially was saved through a perfect ending. Let's go. Alright, everyone, before we get into something spooky, let me tell you something. Trial by Fire is my comic book available right now on Indiegogo. Link in the description, and I will see you on the printed page. Okay, everyone, welcome back. Yeah, I'm blessing you with a made-for-TV movie. Thank you very much. Well, I just had to do it because as soon as I found out that there was two versions of Maximum Overdrive, like literally, my head exploded. Okay, and my anticipation went through the roof. And I'll tell you one thing: this movie starts off pretty well. I mean, it's got some good music, it's got some good credits, and then at that point, the actual plot. See, yesterday we didn't go over the Maximum Overdrive plot too much because it's just there. Like, you watch the movie and you understand what's happening with the trucks, with electricity, or with AC powered devices, I'll say. And it's just funny too that Maximum Overdrive is ACDC is so prevalent in Maximum Overdrive. It's just the puns don't stop. They write themselves. So this movie doesn't set up what's really happening. And here's the funny thing. This movie does have a perfect ending, by the way, as I said in the intro. But this movie gives us like a couple up in the air scenarios as of why these trucks are possessed and why they're murderous. It might be a chemical spill. It could be an alien signal. It could be some experimentation. Like, all of these are in play by the time we are done with the movie. And with Maximum Overdrive, we also have the clock's ticking. We know if these people can last up to 7 to 8 days, they can survive because the comet is passing through Earth, or the tail of the comet is. So the opening narration, the prologue, it sets the stage perfectly. Maximum Overdrive. This movie doesn't do that. This movie just it jumps into the pool, okay, and the pool's like, "Hey, we're trucks and we're going to kill you. Now go with it." So there you go. And but both of these movies, they echo one another. Trucks is completely different. It's its own thing, which is pretty much like that's what you want when you you have the task of adapting something that's already been adapted. Like, this comes just right from like the artist inside all of us. You want your stamp. You want it, you want your definition, but you also know you're making a product and you gotta get it done on time. You might be asking who directed this? Chris Thompson directed this movie. Previous movie, Stephen King. Chris Thompson he's a veteran TV guy, producer, director. His credits go, I think it's from 2003 all the way down to 1969 or 1971, like one of those two. The guy was in the game for his entire career. So I'm sure Chris just wants to do a job. He just wants to hire his people. This movie has some decent actors. It has some good melodrama. It also stars Timothy Busfield he's the brother-in-law from Field of Dreams. He's also, I believe, 30 something, but he's billed like over this movie. It's basically like a Timothy Busfield movie, uh, which is pretty cool because I don't think he's been billed over much. Period. So bravo to him. Yeah, and like the human desire to make your mark. So this movie tonally, like, look, I dig it. I dig the low budget. The scenario of trapping people to be surrounded by trucks, like that's what we're trying to get to. The road there isn't. It's so choppy, but often with TV movies, we it's like bloated with characters, and it's not bloated with characterization much, meaning that like the melodrama bleeds out the characters. We'll get tropes, and we'll get like very small ideas around who these people are, and we'll get like easily identifiable like characteristics, like, hey, I'm a hippie guy, hey, I'm an angry teenager, hey, I'm a father who like I'm a single father trying to protect my son. And they're literally, the lines of dialogue that express this are nearly what I just said. So along the way, it's like your mind just wanders when you watch a movie like this, and that's pretty much what makes it fun. See, like both of these movies are amazingly fun. They are. I love watching this movie because you want to see what the solutions are. You want to see what it does that the other one doesn't. Like both of these movies have a tunnel crawl. Both of these movies have people trapped in the cafe trying to escape crazy trucks. And, yeah, and like how does that? I giggle as soon as I say that, and that's, I think that's like part of my fascination with this story because I really want to read the short story. So maybe just along the 31 Days of Dread, I might just do a like a Stephen King update. I might go out and buy the Night Shift, read the short story, and fully be able to report on all interpretations of this truck's idea. But yeah, so like what do we do? Like what are our takeaways from a movie like Trucks? Oh, it's like you sit down, you respect that it's in front of you. You respect that people completed a task. You respect the system that produced it. And you look for the nuance. Like you look for the crevices where they added or where they, like really had no budget. There's hardly any scene of the truck driving from the truck's from almost like a camera, like one position, like camera inside the cab of the truck. None of them do you see the full steering wheel. Okay, because we know someone's driving it. Someone's got you need that little bit cut off so that someone could be driving and steering the truck. We get stuff like that. We also get a like a Mad Max, like Road Warrior Fury Road truck at the end, and you see this thing, and it's a modified, Road Warrior looking truck, and like you say to yourself, why wasn't more of this in the movie? Because the movie kind of like this movie doesn't do very well in establishing the leader truck. The other movie, we had the Green Goblin rig. This movie kind of does it. It kind of does it. And like that's really, like I said, this movie like almost like takes the fun out of Maximum Overdrive and tries to tell the same story, and it's effective to a point. It's effective because it's not perfect, like, and that's where it's entertaining. Like, is it so bad it's good? No, like I think that's doing this movie a disservice. But look, everyone, go watch Maximum Overdrive, go watch Trucks, and get yourself, this is a Domino's Pizza double feature. Get yourself some Mountain Dew, some PBR, Pabst Blue Ribbon, and you have yourself a fun night. And there we go. We're done. But look, everyone, for the 31 Days of Dread. Look, I completely love this pairing. I love it. I really do. It's very similar to earlier. We for day 9 and day 10 we did the Invisible Man and the Hollow Man. Great pairing. That's very similar. A lot of fun. Go check it out. Now tomorrow, for day 14 and 15, we're doing. Now originally it was Frogs and Hiss. Hiss is a movie available on Netflix. Frogs is available on Amazon Prime. And I'm bumping Hiss. I watched 5 minutes of that movie and was like, no. But for Frogs had a movie suggested and it was called The Bog. And I'm like, holy crap, here we go. Because now we're dealing with another lane within horror. Somewhat of a creature feature, but not really. This is an environmental feature. I want to feature like swamps. So Frogs it is, and then we're going to do The Bog. And The Bog has already, here we go. You know it was coming. The Bog has already boggled my mind. Holy crap. But look, until tomorrow, the 31 Days of Dread marches on. I love you, and goodbye. Quick announcement. So this episode is dedicated to my father, R.I.P. Tony DeLuca, Tony Ironfeet. We love you, and we miss you every single day.